Hello and thanks for joining me for another tips and tricks video with base building in Project Zomboid. Today we're going to be talking about fresh water. As you can see, these sinks, these toilets, they no longer have any water in them. Depending on your settings, within your first 30 days, the water is going to get shut off. And once you've used up all the water in the sinks, then you'll get no more water out of them. So I'm going to have a quick talk about water and then we'll get into some plumbing. So the first things that you want to do is any pots and pans, even mugs, right, you can plonk them all down on the ground, and when it rains they will collect water, but the water will be tainted. So I've got a couple of options. So I'll pick up an empty bottle here, pick up one of these mugs of water, pick up a cooking pot full of tainted water. So you can put a cooking pot in a barbecue and light the barbecue, or you can put it in I just want to grab out of one of these. I'm going to fill up the empty bottle that I just picked up. Okay, that's also tainted. Alright, so what we can do with these, if you've got power, we can pop the cooking pot into a stove, turn that on. That'll become good water very quickly. Yep, doesn't take long. Now, a little side note, if you've got a ripped sheet, okay, you can disinfect the rag with the boiling water. Okay, and now we've got a sterilised rag. So with the bottle, where'd it go? Bottle of tainted water, we can pop that in the microwave, turn that on. Let me just make sure I turn this oven off. Yep. And that won't take too long. It'll beep when it's ready. So you do obviously need power for that. There we go. Now the other thing, if you've got a little coffee machine, you can put mugs of water in it. We can also make a beverage if we've got tea or coffee or sugar and all that sort of stuff around. You can make it straight from the tainted water, and that'll become good drinkable water. There we go, no longer tainted. So that is early ways of getting water without any plumbing or anything. Now, I'm going to show you how you can do some plumbing with zero skills. So at carpentry level 4, if we go into furniture, we've got this rainwater collector barrel that we can do, but you do need level 4 in carpentry for that, and you can barely see them, but along here I've got a couple set up there. And if we go downstairs, there's a couple of sinks here, and these are full of fresh water. And that's coming from the rainwater barrels. But you do need carpentry 4 to make those rainwater barrels. So I'll tell you how you can start plumbing without any carpentry skill, without any skills. You will need to find yourself a place with rooftop access. And where we are right now, this is in Rosewood. here, and we are here in the supermarket. And this little side section of the supermarket is a little laundry. There's 2 sinks already under there, and there's a bunch of washing machines. Now, without any carpentry skill, what you can do is you can pick up one of these water dispensers. Okay, doesn't take any skills at all. Is a little bit heavy. Pop it down. Okay, and if we have a look at that, we can grab a bucket of tainted water here. Don't want all of them. And we can add water from the bucket of tainted water. And we would just drop that empty bucket on the ground. When it rains, that'll fill back up. So if we want to drink from this, it says it's tainted. Okay, it's not quite full, but these rainwater barrels also, if we want to drink from them, they're also tainted, so you don't want to do that. But we put our water dispenser down. We'll need to manually top it up. We'll go down here. And now you will need a pipe wrench, but no skills. Now we can plumb this washing machine that's under it. Okay, but you can't get water out of these washing machines. However, if you find one of these combo dryers, it's the blue ones, you can get water out of those, but you do need electrical 3 and a screwdriver to pick one of them up. So won't worry about that just yet. Now, you have a couple of options though with no skills. We can pick up this bathtub. Okay, now the bathtub's not going to be here. I picked that up from a house. Find them in most bathrooms. It'll break down into 2 pieces. It'll be on the ground. Okay, once you've picked those 2 pieces up, you go to place, and we're going to plonk that down there. Alternatively, you find one of these large industrial sinks that you can sometimes find in restaurant kitchens. They don't take any skills either. And we can pop one of them down. Okay. So you don't need a tool for that. You do need a wrench or a pipe wrench to pick that up. So this industrial sink, if you can find one of them, does weigh a fair bit. But no skills required, no tools required to pick it up. You will need your pipe wrench to plumb it though. And so if we right click on it, we now have the option to plumb that industrial sink. And we have the option to plumb the bathtub. And we could plumb these washing machines as well, but I'm not going to worry about that. So now we can now fill our water bottle. We can drink from it, and that's all coming from the water dispenser that's up above. So that is how you can plumb without any skills, and with nothing more than a pipe wrench. So basically, when you have a water source, be it one of these, or we make one of these rainwater barrels here. I've got 4 planks and 4 garbage bags on the ground there. That's what you need, some nails. Right, 4 nails and carpentry level 4. So basically, wherever you put your water source, that spot underneath it plus the 9 around it is where the appliances underneath can be plumbed to. Now we can pick this up and move it. So this water dispenser is also a good way to test that you're in the right spot to be able to plumb what you need, because once you build these, you can't really move them. You have to disassemble them, and they're no longer, you won't get all your stuff back from disassembling it. So I'll just go ahead and build one of those. And I'm not quite close enough here to these planks to build that there. So once you get to carpentry level 4, then I recommend switching out for this. Plonk that down where that was. Okay, and that used up the planks and the garbage bags on there. Yeah, there's no water in this, and this is snowing, not raining. So we'll just pick up another one of these buckets of water here. And we'll add some water to that. It's not going to have a lot of water in it. Drop that on the ground there. And these items should remain plumbed. So we go to drink, it'll show you the water level there, 218 out of 250. So that's how much water is in the dispenser. Alright, so that's how you can get started. Now, you will actually find, so you can find these water dispensers in offices, but if you're in this location here, I'll just quickly show you. You'll be able to find one of them over here, already in this building. There's one right there. So this is a pretty cool location to set up a base. But the next step that you want to do, I've got all my living area up here, so I don't want to have to go downstairs all the time to get water. Now it's starting to rain, so these are filling up again. So once you reach level 6 in carpentry, then we get a bit more advanced. Yeah, I'll just check my nail situation. Yeah, I've got some nails there. Alright, so this floor sort of finishes out here, and I've built some extra flooring along there, because what I'm going to do now is we're going to put in some stairs. Do need carpentry level 6 for stairs. We need 15 planks, which are on the ground there, and we need 15 nails. So I'm going to go ahead and build that. Now if you hold down your mouse button and turn, you can change the direction. We're going to put it here. Can't go right up against the wall, it needs to be out one. It won't go if we're standing in the way, so we'll move out of the way. And our planks all need to be within reach, and we've got 15 planks on the ground there. Now be careful placing stairs, because once you place them, the only way to get rid of them is with a sledgehammer. Okay, once our stairs are up, and I've already been up there and I've placed a sheet rope down there. And then I demolished the stairs just so I could show you the building. Once you go up, when you build stairs, it'll automatically place this little floor. That's why it had to be set back one. Pop up the fence, pop down a sheet rope. So Now, over here, I've got some more garbage bags and got some planks here. So now we're going to build the more advanced rain collectors. They take exactly the same amount of resources as the small one, but it carries a lot more water in it. And so we're just going to plonk one here. I'm going to plonk another one there. Pop another one here. And we just pick those up. And we'll plonk that one there. You could do another row. Depends where your sink's going to be. My sinks are up against the wall, so we could do one more row. If you put your sinks sort of in the middle, then you can do that whole sort of 9 block. I've put 4 across because I'm going to put 2 appliances in there. And they're already starting to fill with water. So I don't need to pop any in there. And be very careful not to fall off the edge here, especially if you're carrying all your planks. The more weight that you're carrying, the harder the fall is going to be. You could break a leg or even die. So, okay, I'm going to go inside. And you'll have 2 sinks already in here. You don't have the option to plumb that one because our barrels are over here. But what I'm going to do is pick this up. Now, you don't need any skill for this, but there's always a 25% chance to break the sink. So I'm going to try picking it up. Didn't break it that time, which is good. And we can put it down. And I'm going to put it down here. And now, as long as we've got a pipe wrench, we can plumb that. And now we can fill up our water bottle from it. We can drink from it. Okay, it's still raining, so it's getting more water in there. I'm going to pick this up and move it out the way. Could break this as well. Didn't break it. Alright, so now one thing to note with plumbing is that in order to plumb a sink, it must be in an indoor area. And this section where I am here of the supermarket for some reason does not class as being indoors. So I'm going to go down here. We go in here and going to pick up this combo washer and dryer. Now you won't break this, but you do need electrical 3 to pick this up and a screwdriver. And it's quite heavy, you can see it's weighing us down a bit, but we can still climb up a rope with it. Just have a quick ciggy. And I'm going to plonk this down here. And so the extra rain barrel that I did should reach that one. So now we can plumb that. Have a bite to eat. Alright, so now we can fill up our water from there, we can wash with it. You know, as long as you've got power, we can put all our clothes in there. And this has a setting, so it's currently on the washer setting. You can set it to dryer, so we can wash and dry our clothes in there, and it won't use as much water as if you were washing in the sink. So that is some plumbing. Now I do have one more thing that I'll quickly show you, and that is, once again, we'll just use this. Okay, you can build your rainwater barrels for it, but just for simplicity, quickness, what I'm going to do is I will plonk this down here. Okay. And we'll hop back down here. Now, for some reason, this trick only works with bathtubs as far as I can tell. But if you have success using other things, then leave me a comment down below and let me know. So we're going to grab this bath. Put those two pieces of it in our inventory. Climb up here. So we're going to do some multi-level plumbing now. So I'm going to pop this bathtub down here. Now you can plumb all sorts of things. You can pick up showers. You can, you can pick up toilets. But most things have a chance to break when you're doing it. So, alright, we'll put the bathtub down. Now we're going to go back downstairs. Going to go in here. And you can see I've already put a sink here. And I've just popped it on a cardboard box. Doesn't have to be on a kitchen counter. It's on a cardboard box. You can put it on a table. You can put it on all sorts of things. A crate. But we have the option to plumb the sink. And the bath isn't even attached yet. So we'll plumb that. We can't actually drink out of it just yet though. But that's connected up to the bathtub that's above it. So we'll just climb back up here. Run back in here. Now we'll plumb the bath. And now we can fill our bottle of water, we can drink. Wait. It's got two sides to the bath, so you can plumb both parts of it, by the looks of it. But yeah, we can drink from it. Okay. And now we can also use the sink that's underneath it. There we go. Drink from that. So that is plumbing. And If you're wondering about this fan, I do have a couple of mods installed. That's the DaRumba mod, but none of the mods that I'm using affect anything that we've done here today. But that's going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, if you learned something, if you've got any other tips or tricks or comments with plumbing and water, then please leave a comment down below. Leave me a like, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.